Hey chickadees, come along. We're gonna make some mock Panera chicken noodle soup. So we're going to get our Holy Trinity cut, which is our celery, our onion, and our carrots. And we're going to saute them in 2 tablespoons of butter in either a Dutch oven or a heavy bottomed pot. So let's do that really quick. Let's get them all cut up. Okay, so we are going to slice up. I rinsed my celery, which earlier when I was talking to my husband, I called it smellery because I was trying to say that the celery smelled good, but I said the smellery smelled good. So it is now going to be called smellery. We're going to slice this up, y'all. I don't like my smellery being very thick. I'm not a big fan of smellery. I don't like the fibrous texture. So I am slicing mine up pretty thin. But you can slice your smellery up as thick as you want. All right, let's get this finished and then we're gonna get my onion and my carrots going. All right, let's chop up these onions. These are from my garden, which I'm so excited. Oh, and I want to show you guys something too. I am growing onions from the bottom of my other onions that I've already peeled and used, and they're sprouting, and I'm so excited about it, y'all. Like, I didn't know if I was going to be able to make that happen, but lo and behold, I have, and I am just absolutely thrilled. All right, I will be back once I get this peeled. Okay, let's get this onion chopped up. And we're going to throw all of this right into our pot. Oh, I gotta turn my pot on. Hold on. It needs to be on medium heat, y'all. Medium. Okay. Let me chop these up. Okay, it's all chopped up and ready to go into our pot. Okie dokie. Next up, we gotta get a couple of carrots, anywhere between like 3 or 4 carrots. You need to peel them and slice them up as well. These are from my garden. I got the small fingerling carrots, so these are some, but I pulled this one out by accident, which I was really sad about, but we're gonna chop it up and use it anyways. So I'm gonna get those all ready to go in my pot. Okay, carrots are sliced and in my pot. Look at the 2 different colors. This is the yellow carrots from my garden, and these are the carrots from the store. I'm so excited to be using onion from my garden and carrots from my garden. It's so satisfying. Okay, now we're going to let the onions get translucent, and then we are going to get our spices ready. Okay, our onions are translucent. So now we're going to add a teaspoon of everything that I am going to show you. So actually, I am just going to do a pinch of the rosemary leaves because I don't have any ground rosemary, so I'm just going to do a pinch. So just throw that in there, or maybe 2. I'll just do 2 pinches. 2 pinches, and that's it. I'm trying to grind them up in my fingers too, so there's that. Okay, next we're going to do I'm only going to do a half a teaspoon of turmeric, and this is really good for inflammation and stuff like that, which I've been having a lot of lately. So half a teaspoon of turmeric, a little bit more, a good measure. Really, really good for you. Give that a stir if you need to so nothing sticks. Next we are doing 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm not getting a full teaspoon, so there. Teaspoon onion powder. Teaspoon of garlic powder. There we go, got a full teaspoon there. And a teaspoon of thyme. That's ground thyme, by the way. There's only a little bit left. Let's just put the rest of that thyme in there. Alright, let's give this a good stir. I'm going to put some salt and some pepper in here as well. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. So give that good mix. And then I'd say that's about a teaspoon of salt. And then, where is my pepper? Hold on, I gotta find my pepper. Okay. It looks like I'm gonna have to replace my pepper corns. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't think I have enough in here. Alright, hold on guys, I'm gonna have to get some peppercorns in here. Okay, I replaced my peppercorns. Now I can go ahead and get some pepper in here. I'll be back. Okay, let's get all of this stirred up again, and we're going to add in our chicken and our chicken broth. So I'm using 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and they're going in here whole. Okay, so my chicken breasts are in, and I'm going to use them to deglaze a little bit. And then I'm going to put in the 4 cups of chicken broth and 2 or more cups of water, so I'm not sure yet. Okay, so one of these is roughly 4 cups of chicken broth. That's what I'm using. In that goes. Fill this halfway up with water and use that to put in here as well, so that way I get more of that chicken broth. So if you don't have chicken broth, you can use chicken bouillon with water as well to make your own chicken broth. Okay, so I have roughly about 3 cups in here, but I'm only going to use about 2. And to this as well, I am going to go ahead and put in, most people use egg noodles, but I am trying something different this time. I am going to try these, hold on, they're from Better Goods, and I think they would just have a better bite to them over the really flimsy egg noodles. So we're gonna stick these in there with it and let it soften, and by the time these are cooked, the chicken should be done as well. So look at these are amazing. Look at those. How nifty is that? Well, in they go. I'm not gonna do the whole box because it's just gonna be me and my husband. So I did probably like, let's say, a third of the box. That's about it. There's still like that much left in there. So they filled this box all the way up to the top too, which is awesome. All right, let's get those stirred in, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the heat up and I'm gonna let it simmer for about 15-20 minutes. So I turned it up to about 6.5, and I'm gonna leave that just as it is. I might put the lid on, I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna let it get to a simmer first and then we'll go from there. Y'all, I am a dodo bird. I forgot to put a couple of bay leaves on the top as well. So get yourself a couple of bay leaves and throw them in there as well. So there we go, 2 bay leaves right on top. So I went ahead and just put my lid on it to try to get it to come up to temperature faster, and then once it starts boiling, or not boiling, but simmering, I will take the lid off. However, in the meantime, I am going to cut these carrot slices or skins up for my chickens, so that way they can have a really yummy, healthy snack. Those girls are very spoiled, and that's the way we like it because they produce good eggs for us. So we've got to treat them with kindness because they're treating us with kindness by giving us their eggs. So, and you got to cut them up pretty small because they will choke easily if you don't. They don't have teeth, so they just put it in their mouth and swallow. So they don't chew like we do. So we got to chop it up really fine for them to be able to eat it. Oop, I didn't want to get big chunks in there. Just the skins. Okay, I'm gonna get this all chopped up and take these out to my girls. Okay, so make sure you guys stir. That way your noodles do not stick to the bottom. So you're gonna want to stir occasionally. And I took the lid off because I finally got it up to a simmer. So now we're just going to wait till the noodles are cooked and the carrots are soft. Okay, so I took the chicken out and now I'm just gonna roughly chop it up. It's done for the most part, so I know there's not a lot here, but it's just my husband and I, so we don't really need a whole bunch of chicken in it. And what I'm gonna do with the rest of it is freeze it, and whenever I want to make it again, I will have the base already done. All I will have to do is just cook up some chicken and some noodles and it will be ready to go. So it saves us time and it saves me time cooking, so it'll be perfect. I'm gonna get this done and put this back in there so it can finish cooking the rest of the way. Okay, so I went ahead and tasted it, and I am going to definitely have to add just a little bit more salt. Make sure that you guys taste it as you go, that way you will season it how you like it. This is as close to the Panera recipe that I know. I don't know any other recipe. Now I did put the turmeric in this because I'm pretty sure that they put turmeric in theirs as well. That's what gives it that like yellowy color. So I'm gonna taste it again and see if it is enough salt. Okay, so the salt is good for right now, but I might have to adjust it again because I need to add more water because it is getting too thick. It's more like a stew than a soup, so I added about 3.5 cups of water altogether, so I may need to add more even. I don't know yet. Okay guys, it is done. Okay, I am going to taste test it for you guys. It's done. I'm excited. I already tried it, but I'm gonna try it for you guys. It is really hot, so I don't want to burn my mouth. Mm-hmm. It's so good. Mm-hmm. Definitely comfort food for when you are not feeling well. And I haven't been feeling well lately, so amazing. And it's going to taste amazing with the bread that I just made too. And I made my husband's blackberry cobbler crisp strudel thing. And that is so good too. I'll have to show you guys a picture of it, but he already got into it, so. Yep. So good. I'm gonna show you the crumb thing. The blackberry dessert. Okay, so I said my husband already got into it, but I made that this morning. It's still crispy on top. It's amazing. But oh, you guys should try that too. I have a recipe in one of my other videos. I think it's like a 3 or 4 part recipe that I made, but yep, go look that up and you can have you guys a blackberry dessert that is just amazing. I forgot to tell you at the very end to garnish it with either fresh parsley or dried parsley. I didn't have any fresh parsley, I just had the dried. So I just sprinkled it in and it's done and we're gonna have dinner. Thanks for coming along with us, or with me. And remember that Jesus loves you, He died for your sins. God is always there for you, and I love you, and I'll be there for you too. Bye guys.